getting set for what should be nothing short of an epic battle. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me are Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Steve, this is still anyone's series as we get ready for Game 5.
Yeah, and you can see by the results, we're pretty much right back where we started from. All tied after the first 4 games. Game 5, always a critical one. You don't want to get stuck needing to win the final 2. So the winner of this one is going to get a huge leg up on winning this series.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Los Angeles Dodgers.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now a moment here for the Indians' starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, Steve?
Well, we know this is a pitcher's ballpark, so the guys in the lineup today, they're going to have to concentrate on hitting line drives, hit the ball on the ground, shoot for some gaps, and play small ball on the base pass just to score enough runs to win.
Shelby Miller gets the call in Game 5 of the series. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA under 4. For a starting pitcher, that is very dependable. They're just looking for a consistent start here in this one.
Now that we have a chance, let's check out how the Dodgers will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, we have an opportunity to watch one of the most talent-laden outfielders in the game. Yasiel Puig can do it all. He can run down balls. He's got an arm that he is not afraid to show off. We'll see what he does in this one.
Francisco Lindor will get his first opportunity here, and if you go by the numbers, it's been a disappointing start to this World Series for him so far.
Yeah, he really hasn't gotten on track, and I think you have to give some of that credit to good pitching. But he's really been a bit of a non-factor so far. Still time for him to turn it around, though.
Miller's got his target. Here's the 3-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And taken in out there for the first out.
I think another look here will show that this should have been ball 4. And those are the little things that start to pile up if you're not careful. And you've got to have a better understanding of the strike zone there.
Michael Brantley will come forward now, and as you see by the numbers, he's off to a hot start here in the Fall Classic.
Yeah, and you know some guys just love being on that big stage, and he's been a big part of this ball club all season long, so it's no surprise to me that he swung a hot bat when it matters the most.
Line to the right side, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Patrick Connolly will stand in for the first time as you get a look at his numbers so far in the series.
And here in Game 5, this is where he needs to make his presence felt. I mean, this is essentially a best-of-3 series now, and this is where he needs to put these guys on his back and carry them to the finish line.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, there are not a lot of guys that can swing a bat like Jock Peterson. And he's a home run threat every time he steps into the box. If they want to shut him down, they're going to have to be careful and keep the ball low in the zone. And don't give him anything he can drive.
Britt Wheatley has the ball for the 5th game of the series. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA under 4. For a starting pitcher, that is very dependable. They're just looking for a consistent start here in this one.
And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, over at shortstop in this one, we'll see an arm that you don't see very often. He has a cannon. He's the type of guy, he can kick the ball, boot it, still pick it up, and get the runner at first.
Settling in now, Yasiel Puig. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Chopped weakly to the left. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Striding into the box, Jock Peterson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he got him.
Well, nobody in that dugout is going to give him high five for striking out. But, you know, at least he forced that starter to expend a lot of energy here to get the job done. You know, in the first inning, that won't be lost on his teammates.
Dylan Lewis will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
Runners on first with one down. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Let's train our show motion camera on that runner at first base. Here, he might have had a shot to get around to third, but you see him have to hold up to make sure the baseball doesn't hit him. And by the time he gets going again, he knows he'll have to hold on at second base.
Into the box now, Corey Seager. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Yeah, Rusty Valentine. What a great name. Besides that, he's known for being pretty spot on when it comes to calling pitches on the corners. If he misses one, it's usually up or down.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing.
Simple throw over there.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. On the ground is short. This could be two. One there on to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base.
And here's why you always go in hard at second base. This could be a very easy double play ball, but you see the aggressive slide here. That really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up getting just one on that play. Excellent aggressive base running.
Into the box, Everett Roberts. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. In to score, the runner from third. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well. As they're on the board here in the first, it's now 2-0.
Well, the first big hit of the ball game comes right here in the first inning. 2 men on. He finds a pitch he can handle, and he does not miss this one. He drives it all the way to the wall to bring home the first 2 runs of the game.
In now, Yasmani Grandal. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley's after it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. The run scores from second. It's a 3-0 game, and he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Well, they're definitely getting a jump on things to start this one. This will go for a double, and that makes it 3-0 already. And even though there's still plenty of baseball to be played, they've got themselves a pretty good cushion, and they're threatening for more.
Robert Kluka will stand in, and you see the numbers for the series so far. He's really been one of their unsung heroes.
Well, it seems like in just about every series, you get that one guy who really steps up, and he's been that guy so far.
3 runs already home here. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium. Dodgers lead this one 3-0. Lonnie Chisenhall makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Miller's ready. Here's the 3-0. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Oh, boy. Not what you wanted to come back with when your guys just scored you 3 runs in the previous half inning. I mean, you want to at least make these guys earn their way on. Now he's going to need a ground ball.
Yan Gomes will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just 1 hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
Nobody out, runner on first. And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1.
That's a dangerous but well-placed pitch there. Most power hitters are tempted by pitches up in the zone, but that one was so far enough up that he wouldn't have been able to do much with it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him.
And that's what's known as jelly-legging a hitter up there. I mean, watch that front leg. It just sort of flinches. And at first, he's thinking he's got to get out of the way of this thing. But as it turns out, it comes right back over the inside corner.
Carlos Santana will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Peterson, and it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, his first homer here in the series, and the Tribe have made this a 3-2 score now.
Well, this guy had settled in and was just cruising along until this point, working carefree on that 3-0 lead. But one slip here, and it's going to cost him. Now, all of a sudden, that lead shrinks down to just a single run.
Stepping in now, Abraham Almonte. Popped high in the air. Seager settles under it near second. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 8.
Might have had thoughts about going back-to-back here. This is right where he likes it, and he took a big swing at it. Wound up getting just a bit underneath it and popping it straight up.
Into the box now, Giovanni Urshela. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Roberts will put this one away, and the side is retired. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Indians 2. Jake Marisnick strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Still 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, you're always gunning for a strikeout when he's at the plate because his legs make him so dangerous, even when he hits just a slow grounder. So nice job of keeping him off base right there.
Standing in now, Shelby Miller. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Gomes is up with it on to first, and there were 2 down.
Well, he really bunched him up on that two-seam fastball right there. That's not a very confident swing either, and the result, just an easy ground ball.
In now, Yasiel Puig. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Difficult to lay off, but he did it.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More coming up from Game 5 after this. Britt Wheatley set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Hit hard to short. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Felt always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher, and he sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
Francisco Lindor is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
Now a ball lined towards center field. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Well, he hit it hard. He just kind of got unlucky with the placement. So you can't ask for much more. You just got to try to go up there and barrel it up again.
Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
And here, obviously, in a National League ballpark, no DH. You're looking for ways to create a little offense, so the steal sign is on, and he's into second with one away.
Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
This ball's just hit way too hard to think about tagging up and trying for third. So he's just going to have to be happy where he is right there at second.
So striding in, number 8, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 2 out here and a runner at second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marisnik is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe. They're down 3-2. Jock Peterson digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. hits this one hard the other way. Lindor on the grass, and the catch is made, one away.
Yeah, and he had to range deep for this one, and you've also got to worry about that ball hitting the lip of the outfield grass. So you got to hang with it just like he did, and he made a nice play.
Into the box, Dylan Lewis. Hot shot to third. Urshela has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well, after a rocky 3-run first, he's really settled into a groove, and now that's 6 in a row he's set down.
Corey Seager steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Yep, maybe a shot here now with 2 away as they finally get another base runner. He'd retired 6 in a row prior to this base hit, so he's had his way with these guys for the past few innings.
Coming to the plate now, Everett Roberts. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And Chisenhall will make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for L.A. They're up 3-2. Lonnie Chisenhall is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Miller gets the sign. Here's the 3-1. This is in the air to left. Marisnick is there. 1 away.
The batter, catcher.
Dangerous count right there. 3-1. Dangerous pitch, too. He comes with the fastball, but he's going to live to tell about it as he gets him to loft an easy fly ball.
Into the box now, Yan Gomes. To 2-2 now.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
To short. To his left, Seager. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Ready to take his hacks again, Carlos Santana, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Well, the last time he saw a fastball and hit it pretty well, so we'll see how they work him this time. You can throw him more fastballs, but you better not put it in that location.
Two runs on 2 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. Still a 3-2 ball game. Yasmani Grandal is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Smoke toward the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, that's one thing about having a switch hitting catcher in the lineup. This guy causes so many matchup problems. Comes through with a solid single here.
Robert Kluka stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
One and 2 as he chases the slider.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Liner toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Textbook start to the inning right there. Back-to-back hits have him in a good position to maybe stretch out this one-run lead.
Striding in once again, Jake Marisnick. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. So with a couple of men on and one out in the inning now, let's turn to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. The pitcher, Shelby Miller, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And they do have him bunting with one away as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
And with one out already, I think they were concerned of the possibility of a double play. So they're going to let the pitcher go ahead and put one down right here. Now at least you give your leadoff guy a chance to drive in a couple runs with 2 outs.
Yasiel Puig digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
2 strike deliveries in the dirt, 1-2 now.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
A little low, it's 2-2.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit well on the ground to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Abraham Almonte heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Seager into shallow left. And that's the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's just another off-balance swing right there. Not only are these guys light on hits, they're not even making solid contact right now.
Stepping up to the plate, Giovanni Urshela. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
And he popped up a high fastball last time, so maybe they feel like they can beat him upstairs. We might see that same pitch again in this at-bat.
Miller into the windup. Here it is on 2-1. Smoke toward third. Kluka takes it in. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for Cleveland, pitcher Britt Wheatley.
Britt Wheatley stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. 1-1. Here it comes. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail 3-2. Peterson will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Two-one pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Lindor, and reined in 1 away.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Dylan Lewis will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Left side. Throw gets him. 2 down.
You know, there's no such thing as a routine grounder with this guy. If you take your time, he's going to be safe. He'll beat it out. So that's a nice job of getting rid of it quickly and getting him at first base.
Stepping in now, Corey Seager. Swung on and chopped up the middle. A barehanded pickup. He is out.
Woo, no problem.
Dodgers down in order, but they still lead it 3-2. Francisco Lindor will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Line toward the alley in left center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit.
Only their 3rd hit of the ball game so far, and he's got 2 of them. So this offense has pretty much been non-existent this entire ball game.
Michael Brantley comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Here's a high pop-up. Kluka is there for it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Well, here's that swing again. This is in show motion, and you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. He'll be feeling that one all night long.
In now, Patrick Connolly on a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of this series, as they take the lead 4-3.
This is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Into the box, Lonnie Chisenhall. swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Peterson looks up. Gone. Back-to-back homers. Solo shot to right center. His third home run of this series, and it's now 5-3.
You want production from the middle of your lineup? How about back-to-back home runs? I'd say that's production.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And the signal is beckoning here. That'll do it for Shelby Miller. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Pedro Baez is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 52, Pedro Baez.
Standing in now, Yan Gomes. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2.
If you're going to try and bunt with 2 strikes, which, look, I wouldn't do it, but you've got to make sure you're at least going after a pitch in the strike zone. I mean, how bad does that look when you strike out trying to bunt at a pitch that it's not even close? I'll tell you how bad. Real bad.
Carlos Santana will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Hit to short. Seager gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Indians 5 and the Dodgers 3. Leading off the inning, Everett Roberts, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Urshela in foul ground, and this will land foul. The 1-2 pitch. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Into the box now, Yasmani Grandal. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, he seems to be pitching him a little cautiously here. Maybe it's because he's 2 for 2 against him so far, but I think this is a guy you still need to come right after.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Drilled to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
He's working on a 3 for 3 ball game now. He's been automatic all night. Comes through another big hit right there.
Robert Kluka will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Grounded down the third baseline. Reined in. To second for one. Back to first, but it's right over his head.
Boy, that's just a tough turn at second as they go around the horn. Now, he's got to hang in there because he knows he's going to get upended. And in the end, they wind up getting just the force on the lead runner.
Stepping in now, Jake Marisnick. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
Well, anybody who calls this place home will tell you this is not a home run hitting park, but it will give up its share of doubles. And this one moves runners to second and third now as they're looking to cash in.
Alexi Amarista will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8, Alexi Amarista.
3 runs, 9 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ground ball right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Game 5 moves to the 7th inning now. It's the Indians 5 and the Dodgers 3. Back here at Dodger Stadium. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Yimi Garcia is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
63, Yimi Garcia.
Abraham Almonte will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Into the box, Giovanni Urshela. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Puig has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Angel Ojeda will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 65, Angel Ojeda.
Swing and a hot shot toward third. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. Now the relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, I don't think they're in the clear just yet, but things are starting to look a little bit better after that at-bat. That makes this a 3-run lead now, 6-3. And now the hope is that the back end of that bullpen can go ahead and just finish this one off.
Standing in, Francisco Lindor, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. The set and the 2-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Marisnick moves over. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
And with all the runs that have scored tonight, you'd think that ball would have had some carry to it. I don't think he got that one flush, though.
Michael Brantley stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
And now here 1-2. This is where you need your best pitch. You've got to strand that runner out there at second base and keep the deficit just at 3.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. A run for the Indians on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. It's the Indians 6 and the Dodgers 3. Samuel Balladares will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Samuel Balladares.
Leading off the inning, Yasiel Puig. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle. Connolly ranging up the middle. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, we've seen winning rallies get started with less than this. This is going to be an infield single all the way, and now they're in business with the leadoff man on base to start this inning.
Jock Peterson will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Throw over to first, just keeping him close. And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
I will say this, that's not a move you see very often. I've heard of managers going against the grain, but this is a strange one in my book.
Now at the plate, Dylan Lewis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
Well, this is due justice for the guy on the mound. He probably should have had the strikeout on the last pitch, but, you know, at the plate, you got to know you're not going to get that pitch called the ball twice in a row.
In now, Corey Seager pulled toward right center field. Almonte giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And now third base coach Glenn Hoffman's going to wave him on home. And he will score as well. And things are getting really interesting now. It's back to a one-run ball game.
Well, this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole out there on the mound. This is all his own fault. And both of those runners are going to come around to score on what works out to be a 2-run triple.
Everett Roberts digs in now with 2 already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away.
Well, runs often come in bunches, Matty, and we're going to have to see if that's the case right here. They've got a chance at a big inning.
And the runner's coming home. Dribbled to the right side. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 6-6 ball game. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well, he's going to wind up scoring the run, and this will be a fielder's choice and an RBI, but somebody had a miss sign somewhere because he never should have been swinging the bat with a runner charging down that third baseline.
Stepping into the box, Yasmani Grandal. He singled his last time up. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Struck him out, but the damage was done as the inning is over. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and no one left on base. 8th inning coming up, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Tyler Thornburg will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Tyler Thornburg.
Patrick Connolly will dig in to lead things off here in what's been a very evenly played game so far.
I'll say tie game, tie series. Hard to get much more evenly matched than what we've seen so far.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Connolly is retired and there's 1 away.
The right fielder.
Well, no shortage of runs in this one. Still anyone's game for the taking in a tie ball game, but let's bring you a look at how our 2 starters fared. It's our starter comparison. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something slow here, and you'll probably have him 3 feet out in front.
Ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
This is exactly what he needed after his guys came back to tie the ball game. He's only 1 out away from a shutdown inning.
Yan Gomes stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact and he'll get another chance. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air into foul territory behind first. Roberts has got it and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are all even at 6 apiece. Robert Kluka leads it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium. Skied into straightaway right. Chisenhall on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. A look there at our line score. All even here at Dodger Stadium as we play inning number 8. Jake Marisnick will dig in. He doubled his last time. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground at third. To his right, Urshela. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The pitcher, number 37, Tyler Thornburg.
Matt Duffy will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 21, Matt Duffy.
Squared that one up just a little late. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. And Chisenhall will make the catch, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. This game remains tied at 6. Back now in the City of Angels as we continue from Dodger Stadium. 9th inning set to get underway. Vance Worley will enter now to start the 9th inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. Carlos Santana steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Santana is retired, and there's one away.
And in a tie ball game already, that would have been a tough way to let the go-ahead run get on base. But luckily, this is a nice play behind the plate to make sure that guy doesn't get down to first.
Into the box now, Abraham Almonte. Lifted into center field. Peterson is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Giovanni Urshela.
Giovanni Urshela will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. And you look right there at what's left on the Cleveland bench should they consider making a move. James Yang will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
James Yang.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Another look at a gem at third base as this ball is speared midair. More on tap from Game 5 after this. Enrique Burgos will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings.
Enrique Burgos.
Digging in, Yasiel Puig. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Ready on 0-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Puig will take a big turn and head for second. Around second now, heading for third. The relay, and he is in at third safely, so the winning run is 90 feet away with nobody out.
Oh, and he's just looking to get on base somehow as the winning run. But I think he didn't even expect this. I thought he might put the brakes on at second, but he had 3 bases on his mind. And he's in there with the possible winning run.
Jock Peterson will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggles.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Anxious moments all over the ballpark now. These folks can hardly bear to watch.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Game on the line, the 3-2. Now a line drive into right field. It's a base hit. And Game 5 will go to the home side. They've taken the lead in the series 3-2.
Really one of the most entertaining World Series games we've seen in a long time. What a finish here as they come through to win this in their final at bat.
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Sometimes guys get caught up in the pressure of the World Series and their performance suffers. But he was obviously not rattled out there, and he came through in a big way.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Dodgers win it 7-6. Good night from Los Angeles.
Here now is our final line score tonight.